them very skillful. No in the means of all his enemies. Jah you keep me firm and strong. Bad mind and jealousy just get defeat. Jah you keep me firm and strong. Give me the energy me need. Jah you keep me firm and strong. And you will keep winning by enemy. Jah you keep me firm and strong.
Have to keep strong. Have to keep strong. This video is entitled The Devil Has Been Located. I've taken you on a journey to explain to you that this enemy that we fight, what we call the devil, he's a man, he's a woman, he's a group of men, he's a group of women, he's a group that has come together to persecute the earth, persecute the world, persecute humans. And this group, which I have entitled the Deep State, we shall call the Deep State, this group they want you to believe that they are not the devil, and that the devil is actually in a place called hell. And this is what I've been trying to explain from my first video, The Polarity of Self. I think I did that 2 years ago. That it's us, we as humans, who have the ability to be godly, righteous, or to be devils, evil. So now they've been located. And currently, as a human race, we are at the most critical time right now for our current generation. There's been a battle going on for years to try to disrupt the plans of the devil. We shall call the devil the Deep State. What is the Deep State? Deep State is a group of extremely elite, high-ranking people, officials, that cover globally, who have come together to control all sectors of business, economy, religion, media. And when they gained control of all of these things, they came together, and it now means that they have so much control. They control the narrative of the media. They control what is pushed commercially. They control how the economy goes, and it's all so that whatever their agenda is, it shall go this way. Now, we've known for a long time, for the past God knows how long, all these famous people been throwing up this sign. Remember this sign? Move back. They've been throwing up this sign a lot, right? And a lot of people thought that meant the Illuminati. The Illuminati is just a group. But I'm going to show you what this sign is. This is an A. Most people just concentrate on the top part of the pyramid, but look at my arms. This is an A. And when you put that A like this, what do you have? You don't have Illuminati, you have AI. Artificial intelligence. This has been the plan of the deep state, of the devil, to control you through artificial intelligence by slowly welcoming you into certain products, certain evolution that makes things so much easier for you to accomplish. So makes things so much easier for you to get through your daily life. And the plan was, and the plan still is, because the fight is still going. The plan is to have a chip, a microchip, the size of a rice grain, implanted in between, right here, between your index finger and your thumb. And in this chip, it will contain your finances, your health records, your public records, all your information. You will be able to detect the condition of all of your organs through this. You'll be able to pay for things. You'll be able to open your car door. You'll be able to open and close your house door. This was the plan. What many people call the mark of the beast, which I've heard about going on 30 years. I've heard about the mark of the beast. But this was the plan. And in this, it will be controlled obviously through satellites and the newest technologies, and everybody would be able to communicate. So for example, there'll be cameras everywhere. There will be monitors everywhere, so that you can just call a cab, and the cab will come. This was the plan. Also part of the plan was depopulation of the world, and this has been happening for a very long time. The world has systematically been depopulated by the deep state for so long. For the whole time I've been watching the news, I have seen bombs been dropping on innocent people, innocent children, all part of a depopulation. But now the devil has been located. This devil has been involved in the most heinous activity that you probably only see in horror movies, or you only read about in history books. The devil has been infiltrating our community with drugs, with weapons. They have been systematically, basically turning people mentally ill through drugs, through programming. They have been involved in slave trafficking, human trafficking, child trafficking, the amount of children that go missing. And I'm somebody that, because I know about this, and I've known about this for a long time, of basically the sickness and the depraved activity that's been going on around the world. I don't want my children to go too far from me. And every time that they go on holiday, I worry. Because I know the devil is a human. The devil is a group of humans. They have been involved in the activities that these people have been involved in. It will shock you. When it finally comes out, it will shock you. The people who have been involved from top to bottom, it will shock you. But they have been located. And at the moment, the fight is on. The fight is on. The first part of the end game, let me call it, because this is like been a chess game that's been going on for the past almost 20 years. There's been a chess game between the devil and those who have come together to save the world. That's the only thing I can call it. Save the world. It's as epic as that. Because right now, what's today's day? The 11th? The 11th of April, 2020, while we're currently through isolation. Right now, what's supposed to be happening is people were supposed to be dropping dead right now, all over the place. Because there was a plan. And there was a lot of people involved in the plan. But you need to go and do your research to find out, where did it come from? Where did the virus come from? Who's been pushing this agenda? Why is technology and health involved? Why are they together? Why are they the same thing? Why are people who are involved in technology also involved in health? When you have nothing to do with health, you're not a doctor. You don't know how the cells work, so why are you involving yourself in issues to do with health? And you have no qualification in it. You have to do your research. Because I've been trying to tell you, I've told you for a long time, the devil is a man. The devil is a woman. It is a human who has the ability to do the most depraved thing. The most depraved thing that you think only a devil could do. No. Humans have been doing it. Do the research. So for the past 20 years, there's been a chess game going on. Certain parts of the good side and certain parts of the bad side have been taken off the board in the chess game. But what I will tell you is that righteousness is winning. And when I bring up that word righteousness, I have to bring this up as well. We as a people, we as human beings, need to stop this idiotic division. The deep state, the devil, who has been controlling things, controlling the media, controlling education and everything that you basically get to see if you don't go and do your research. These people have caused us to be separated in so many different ways that it's so easy to attack. There should only be one separation: good and evil. That's the only separation I believe in. Why? Why is that? Because the deep state taught us to believe that if you don't pray to Jesus, and you don't commit your life to a religion, you're going to hell. So everybody else is going to hell apart from you. And if you don't commit to Jesus in this way and include his mother, you're going to hell. And if you don't believe in Allah, you're going to hell. If you don't believe in Buddha, you're going to hell. If you don't believe in this, you're going to hell. Look how that separates us. It's nothing to do with that. This is what this is about. It's about who is righteous and who is not. There are righteous people in every single corner of the world. Every single color, every single class, every single creed. There is no such thing as a whole group of people are righteous. There's no such thing. What needs to happen right now is all of the righteous people, no matter what religion you are, no matter what race you are, no matter what language you speak, no matter what kind of hair you have, everybody that is righteous need to come together right now, and they need to back Donald Trump. Because Donald Trump is the one that he's fighting. He's the main player, and he's fighting the deep state with his backative, and he does have a backative. He has generals. He has high-ranking people who have basically said enough is enough. Have basically said I cannot allow the knowledge of what I know happening. I cannot continue to allow that to be happening. The killing of innocent children and the draining of their blood to be used as a drug and a satanic sacrifice. That's what's going on. And there's people from every race, every religion that has come together to fight these people, and Donald Trump is fighting them. Do you know what would have happened right now if Donald Trump did not win the 2016 election? What would have happened is, in this pandemic, because I tell you the truth, I expected Hillary Clinton to win when Obama had just got into office. I knew the next president. I knew the next president of the United States was going to be a woman, because I saw how they were pushing an agenda. I saw how the whole aim was to have a woman before Obama. But they decided they wanted to get a gay guy in first. So before the United States gave a woman president, they gave a gay president. And the first lady is a transvestite. And even I know that. And there are many people. This is what's crazy. There are many people who still don't realize that. Because they were so proud to have a black president. Which is why I'm not pro-black. I am pro-righteous. I'm not pro-black. I don't just go with it because it's black. I didn't like Obama. Because I saw the way he wasn't straight and direct. He was a charmer. He was slimy. The way he knew how to work people. And under Obama's presidency, I never ever in all of my life saw so many ethnic people and black people being killed live on TV. Never. Ever, ever, ever. I was astonished that so many black people were being killed live on TV while that guy was in president. While he was the president. Never been a fan. Another reason why I've never been a fan is because I'm somebody that I keep a track of a lot of things, so I know who is not on the good side. So Jay-Z, who I know is not a good guy, whoever you back, I ain't backing. And you were backing Obama like you with him was, I'm trying to say, you were backing him, really backing him. And I don't like you, so I know, I just don't, I'm one of them guys. Like it says on my bio, I can just look into your eyes and I can see your soul. I ain't got to wait for you to do nothing. I could just look into your eyes and I can see your soul. I've never liked Jay-Z. Never, ever liked Jay-Z. They gave the guy control of Def Jam and he got rid of everybody and then released his albums. Wow. Wow. But us black people, we don't look at those things. Batteries died. We don't look at those things because we still think every white, not all of us, but we still think every white person is racist. Yeah. We still think everybody that's black is for us. That's what we think. Which is why we're very easily fooled. That's why. Very easily fooled. Because we think, oh, he's my color. He must be for me. No, never liked Jay-Z. So the fact that Jay-Z liked Obama so much, and from my research on Obama, guy's gay. He's got a transvestite partner who he's called Michael on a couple of occasions accidentally. I mean, what can I say? Like, Hillary Clinton was supposed to be in control right now. And if Hillary Clinton was in control, oh my God. That's what... If Hillary was in control during this quarantine time, right now, you're lucky. Everybody right now worldwide is lucky. Trump is in control. And the thing about Trump, when Trump won, because you got to bear in mind, I've been watching what the deep state has been doing for years. Since 9/11. Like, to me, 9/11 was so obvious afterwards. After you did your research, it was so obvious what happened that anybody that couldn't see that, I just couldn't believe that you couldn't see it. And it started to show me that there are actually a lot of people who are actually programmed, who cannot see the truth, and they only believe what the main media says. They only believe what what CNN or BBC News says. You know why? Because they're too lazy to go and find out for themselves and go and research for themselves. That's why. How can you not see that everything is systematically happening worldwide destabilizing countries worldwide, going into foreign countries and killing the presidents and the people running their country so that they can accumulate all this wealth and all this power and all this control so that they can have a world control, so they can do what they want, kill us all off, put a chip in our hand so they know where we are all the time, track us all the time. It's like freedom gone. I've purposely stayed out of prison because I like freedom. I love my freedom. I don't like people telling me what to do, when to do it. I'm very capable of making those decisions myself. That's why I've kept out of prison. Now you want me to imprison myself without being in prison? No. Trump needs to win this election. Trump needs to win the 2020 election. It is time to wake up, people. It is time to unite. It's time to come together. We need to put down all these stupid divisions, all these stupid ideologies that we've been taught by devils. This is what you need to now realize. That half the things that you believe, half the ideologies that you have and you base your life on, you were taught by devils. These devils taught you all of this for a particular reason. Now you have to free your mind of all these toxic ideologies. And we need to come together in the name of righteousness. Why do you need a religion to tell you what is right and what is wrong? What is right and what is wrong is part of your blueprint. You know. I'm not talking about right and wrong, touching something hot. No, that's not what I'm talking about. But yeah, sometimes we do need help. But yet still, even when you follow your religion, you don't follow your religion to its fullest. Because you like to pick and choose, because there's so many things that so many people said. You don't know what is important, so you pick and choose and whatever works for you. But the things that relate to your humanity, the thing that relates to your righteousness, you pick and choose. So Christians, in the Ten Commandments, it says, don't make no image of me. Don't make no image of me, God, or anything that is in heaven. Any image of anything that is in heaven, or beneath the earth, or in the waters. Don't make no image. So why do you have the image of a fish? Isn't that in the waters? Why do you have images of angels? Isn't that in earth? Why do you have images of demons? Isn't that beneath? You don't follow what you believe, but then you want to go criticize the Muslim, and you want to go criticize everybody else. We need to put all of this apart. We need to separate all of these stupid beliefs and ideology we have. You want to follow a guy called Jesus and call yourself a Christian? Jesus wasn't even a Christian. Be like him. Be like the man. Don't follow what they told you about him. He said follow him. Do what he did. He was bringing all the religions together, all the ideologies together in the name of righteousness. That's what Jesus was about. And Jesus didn't exist. I'm talking about the ideology of Jesus is about righteousness and togetherness, and do not be separated. Doesn't matter what you call your creator. Doesn't matter what you call him or it or her. It doesn't matter. As long as your morality is of royalty, your morality is of royalty, you know what is right and is wrong. We need to come together. Trump needs to win the 2020 election. The guy has been draining the swamp for the past 4 years. He needs more time to put something together, a new world together, and take away the old world. Get away the old educational system that was trying to bring all these new ideology. See, this is what it's about. It's all about ideology. The education was bringing this new ideology, trying to force young people to learn about gay people and transsexuals. Why is a child learning about that? There are steps to information. You cannot just give a child that kind of information. They're too young for that information. A child is not even supposed to know whether they're a boy or girl. They're just supposed to know that they're a child. Why does a child who feels like a boy, who's a boy, feels like a girl, or I want to be a girl? He's a child. He has feminine and masculine energy in him and in her. Allow the child to develop naturally. Talking about stupidness that my boy believes he's a girl. All these sick ideology, this is what they were putting in our educational system. We need to get rid of all of that, and we need to rewrite a better educational system. Our new world has to contain a better educational system. Our new world has to contain a better economical system. The health system has to be better. Our new world has to be based on human beings learning and knowing the best way to be, the way we are supposed to be as human beings. This is what our new world has to be. There has to be education. You have to get rid of all of these evil, demonic ideologies. And I believe Trump, with the backing that he has, will put that together. So at the moment, there is a group of people called the White Hats who've come together and chose Trump to be their main player. There's also a group of people called the QAnons, based on somebody who goes under the status of Q, who has been dropping information for the past 4 years, 3 years, I think since 2017, 3 years, just under, giving clues and giving hope to those who wish for a better future, to let us know that there is a fight going on. The deep state is being fought. And we have to know that. And I have been following the drops. just like many people have been following the drops around the world, and it's important that as many of you also start to follow these drops. We need to all come together. We need to back the righteous people to get into these positions of power so that we can write a better future. Man, I'm 40 years old. And for the whole time I've been on this earth, all I've seen is people suffer. Straight up, that's all I've seen. People suffer where I live, all over the world. Innocent people dying, children dying and suffering. And they have it on the news. They put it on the news, seeing people suffering. That's all I have seen for this whole time I have been on this earth. And I realize there is one chance to make a better future. One chance to make a better future. A future for all the young children who are singers, who can actually sing and write. To actually be able to come into an industry that they won't be controlled. They won't be told to follow an agenda. The agenda of these satanic people. Because this is what's happened. Come on, let's not act like we don't know. Let's not act like the people who really have the ability and who really have the skill and the artistry, if they are not on what these deep state or what all these satanic people want them to be on, they're kicked out. And the only people that are allowed in the industry are the satanic ones so that they can push an agenda. So imagine all the real singers that will be able to come into an industry and we'll actually start hearing real songs again. The people who are supposed to be there will actually be there in every single walk of life. Educational. There's so many. That's a better future. That my children will be able to get to where they're going, and no one will look at their race, their color, or anything like that, or what they believe. That they can actually show their talent and be appreciated for their talent. This is what should be happening to all young children worldwide. Everybody should have an opportunity, but that's not what's happened. And now we have a chance to have a better future. If Trump doesn't win the 2020 election and Hillary Clinton comes back into power, we are doomed. If the White Hats do not win and they do not take the deep state down, the deep state cabal down, we are doomed. And for years we have been distracted, trying to live our best life, distracted with gossip, distracted, separated by religion and ideologies, distracted by the new technologies, distracted by the new Jordans and the newest this and the newest that, distracted by what this guy's doing and what that. We have been so distracted that these people has been circling us, ready to pull the trigger. And these people have come together to save us. Right now, you're at home with your family, spending time with your family. When was the last time you've spent at home? I'm not talking about on holiday or anything like that. You've spent so much time with your family. It's never happened. When was the last time they said, slave, get off the cotton field.